Okay, well, thank you very much. Ito po, si Nico Fabian once again, nandito po sa programa natin na NikTok, The Real Talk with Nico. And today is already Sunday, no? Sunday na Sunday, May 25 na tayo po. Kumusta kayo? Hope everything is running smoothly and you are all enjoying itong weekend natin po, no? Sunday. Sa mga brothers and sisters ko embracing the Roman Catholic faith, then I hope you already did your Sunday obligations. And to everybody, I would like to say magandang araw sa inyong lahat po. Ang mga countrymen ko, mga kababayan ko dito po sa Sabah, magandang araw sa inyong lahat. Salamat na patang sa inyong lahat. And mga overseas Filipino workers, kung nasaan man kayo, I would like to say welcome and magandang araw sa inyong o sa ating lahat. So, today episode, we'll be discussing about a little bit on, sabihin natin, sa impeachment, sabihin natin sa paano nag-celebrate ang mga Filipinos, supporters ni Tatay Digong dyan sa The Hague, ang victory ng midterm election, ang results, very encouraging result ng midterm election para sa mga kandidato or mga supporters ng PDP Laban, and of course, mga supporters ni Inday Sara Duterte. And we will be briefly touching also on the impeachment of Inday Sara Duterte and a little bit on, sabihin natin, itong cabinet revamp ni BBM, President Bongbong Marcos Jr. And I'll be sharing with you some video clips, mga comments, observations ng political analysts or analysts dyan po sa Pilipinas during the program. But first and foremost, top on the topic now, sa atin is since tapos na ang midterm election, nakita na natin po ang mga kandidato who wanted to return back to the Senate. They didn't make it. Unfortunately, they didn't make it. What will happen to them? What will happen to them? So, very specific issue we are going to touch is about kilalang-kilala po, our national boxing hero, si Manny Pacquiao. Ano kaya po ang plano ni Manny Pacquiao? Now he lost, first he lost in the presidential election 2022. Ngayon po sa midterm election, he wants to come back. Diyan po sa Senado, he didn't make it. And anong next move niya? And obviously, nakita natin mga reports regarding Manny Pacquiao, ang boxer natin po, na he is going to fight again on kailan ba ito? July yata July. He is going to, sabihin natin, go out from his boxing retirement. And he will be fighting for the WBC title against ito si Barrios, against si Barrios. Ano kaya, what happened? Bakit kaya nag-decide si Manny Pacquiao to return back to boxing? Is it because of pera? Is it because of anong mga personal reasons niya po? Anong mga personal reasons niya why he is going back to the boxing arena despite that he's already 46 years old na po? Normally, itong mga boxers, mayroon tayong age limit lang yan po, Ang prime ninyo po, ang prime ng mga boxers, normally yun early 20s or mid-20s po. And after that, mag-decline na po. Mag-decline na ang boxer. But whether we like it or not, and we are proud of him, na he brought fame, name to the Philippines because maganda ang records niya sa boxing. He fought yung mga magaling na boxers internationally, and he gave name to the Philippines, and that is one of the reasons why nagiging popular din ang Pilipinas. He didn't make it in his political career or ambition, but now he decided to return back to boxing. Return back to boxing. So, nandito po ang observation ni one of the boxing commentator, analyst, si Attorney Ed Tolentino. But before going to give you this, sabihin natin video clips that I have prepared for all of you, wherein si Attorney Ed Tolentino was explaining the reason behind why Manny Pacquiao decided to return back or to go out from the retirement, boxing retirement. Mayroon mga rations dito po. Si Attorney Ed Tolentino is explaining to us. I would like to shout out muna tayo po kay Roy Tanangon, who is also watching. I will share with you itong video clips, and sabi ni Roy Tanangon, looking good bro po, no? And sige, to Art Enriquez, Ruben Castillo, to Felicen Kangkang, dyan po sa Cebu, and Danny Ritorta, dyan po sa Zamboanga City, is also watching. I would like to say good day to all of you. Good day to all of you. Nandito po tayo sa NikTok, The Real Talk with Nico. Ito na po, I will give you ang observation, statements, komentaryo ni Attorney Ed Tolentino, boxing commentator. Ito po, and ito po what he saw, what he believes, 3 reasons why Manny Pacquiao decided to return back to boxing or go out from the retirement, boxing retirement po. Despite that he's already 46 years old. 46 years old po. So, let's listen to this. Nandito po. Let's listen to this video clip. Sandali lang, ha? Sandali.
Mga tanong na pumapalaot sa inyong isipan, mga kaibigan. Bakit kinakailangan bumalik ni Manny Pacquiao? Ganun siya 46 years old na at halos 4 na taong hindi lumalaban. In fact, yung kanyang huling laban in 2021, natalo pa nga siya kay Jordanis Ugas ng Cuba. Well, narito po ang ilang mga rason sa aking pananaw kung bakit muling lalaban sa boxing ring ang ating pambansang kamao. Number 1, pera. Huwag na tayong magpatumpik-tumpik. Bumabaha po ng pera ngayon sa pro boxing, lalo na sa pagpasok ng Riyadh season ng Saudi Arabia. Garantisado po ang premyo sa boxing. Manalo matalo, milyones ang iyong kikitain. Sina Canelo Alvarez, Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, kumita ng milyones kamakailan kahit na napakapangit ng kanilang performance. Itong si Mike Tyson na singtanda na ng dinosaur, abay kumita pa ng $20 million kontra sa isang YouTuber. Yes, mga kaibigan, ganyan po kadami ang pera ngayon sa pro boxing. Kung ikaw ay si Manny Pacquiao, alam mong ako'y Pacquiao, may kinangpapangalan ko, abay matitip ka talagang bumalik. Lahat nga sila nagbabalikan sapagkat ang daming premyo ngayon sa boxing at ini garantisado. Ngayon, meron bang problemang pinansyal si Manny Pacquiao? Hindi naman siguro, sapagkat napakalaki ng kinita ni Manny Pacquiao. We're talking over $500 million. In fact, nga sa listahan pa nga si Manny Pacquiao ng top 25 highest earning athletes of all time. Pero aminin na natin, yung pasok ng pera ngayon ay hindi nakapareho nung pasok ng pera nung siya'y nasa kasagsagan ng kanyang karera, kung saan kahit na anong hawakan ni Manny Pacquiao ay nagiging ginto. Ngayon, kung ikaw ay gusto mong instantly mapuno ang iyong alkansya, gusto mong mabawi agad ang iyong mga ginastos, pro boxing ang sagot dyan. Sapagkat ilang minuto lamang ay kikita ka ng milyones at uuna ulit ang iyong alkansya. Now, pangalawang rason is the legacy. Although ito medyo questionable, ano? Kasi unang-una, ano pa ba ang pwedeng i-accomplish ni Manny Pacquiao? Siya ang natatanging 8th Division World Champion ng boxing. Mahirap pantayan yan, mga kaibigan. Alam nyo, kung sakaling manalo si Manny Pacquiao kay Barrios, he will become the only 5-time world welterweight champion. Pero ang sisirain niyang record, record din niya. Sapagkat noong 2019, nung tinalo niya si Kid Thurman, he became the only boxer to win the world welterweight title 4 times. Now, at age 46, kung sakaling manalo ulit si Manny Pacquiao, sabi nga po natin, at age 46, he will become the oldest welterweight champion. Again, ang sisirain niyang record ay sarili niyang record. Because when he beat Thurman in 2019, at age 40, he became the oldest welterweight champion. Kung sakaling maging world champion si Manny Pacquiao at age 46, isasama po siya sa napakaigsing listahan ng mga boksingero na naging world champion at age 45 and above. We're talking from world heavyweight champion George Foreman and former multi-weight division world champion Bernard Hopkins ng Amerika. Pero yung Foreman, mga kaibigan, hindi yan instantly naging world champion nung siya nagbalik sa boxing. Siya po ay lumaban sa napakaraming mga opponents. In fact, natalo pa nga siya sa kanyang unang title shot kontra kay Evander Holyfield upon his return at naging world champion lamang later on when he finally defeated Michael Moorer. Ito namang Bernard Hopkins, wala rin inactivity. Kaya sa nagtagal sa boxing sapagkat yung kanyang technique, yung kanyang gulang, medyo naging mahirap para sa kanyang mga katunggali. Itong Manny Pacquiao, if he becomes a world champion at 46, it will be after nearly 4 years of inactivity. Mas mabigat ito kung sakali kapag na-pull off ni Manny Pacquiao. So yan yung mga legacy. Pero mga kaibigan, sabi ko nga, yung mga seasoning lang ito sapagkat ang pinaka-premiadong legacy ni Manny Pacquiao, yung kanyang pagiging 8th Division World Champion, bagay na maaaring hindi na ma-duplicate. Ito magiging pinakamatandang World Champion, 5-time welterweight champion. Ito pa yung mga seasoning lang ito. Ito yung maaaring mag-break ng iba. Pero yung 8th Division World Championship niya, yun talaga ang nagselyado sa kanyang karera. Which brings me to the third reason. At ito ang aking pananaw kung bakit nagbabalik si Manny Pacquiao sa boxing ring. Sapagkat ito po ang rason kung bakit karamihan ng mga atleta ay bumabalik sa kanilang sport na una nang iniwan. Mga kaibigan, sa isang boksingero, sa isang atleta, iba ang tunog ng palakpak sa pagiging pumapasok sa arena, nandoon ang mga boxing fans, cheering you on. Pag-akat mo sa boxing ring, i-introduce ka ni Michael Buffer, ang premiadong ring announcer. Iba ang adrenaline rush na nakukuha ng isang atleta. At ito ang isang bagay na hindi nila nakita nung sila nagretiro at pumasok sa ibang activities. Si Michael Jordan, kaya bumalik, siyempre, palpak sa baseball at iba ang tunog ng fans sa NBA. Ganyan po ang karamihan sa mga rason ng mga atleta kaya bumabalik. Sapagkat, alam nyo, itong sport na nakagisna nila Hindi pa nga nila memorize ang alphabet. Nagbo-boxing na. Yung ibang mga boksingero. Naglalaro na ng basketball. Ito ang kanilang nakagisnan at napakahirap sa isang atleta na bitawan yung ganong klaseng feeling. Ito ang kanilang fountain. Ito ang nagbibigay sa kanilang adrenaline rush. Ang feeling nila kapag ako'y pumasok, pumalik yung mga palakpakan, kaya kong gawin kahit ano. Yan ang kanilang fountain of youth. Of course, iba ang realidad. Sapagkat karamihan po sa mga atleta, lalo na sa boxing, yung mga nagsibalikan, karamihan po ay na-knockout at naging masama pa ang ending. Si Manny Pacquiao, he longs for the spotlight. And remember, why does he long for the spotlight? Kasi medyo naging hindi maganda. Lot ang ending ng kanyang karera. After beating Keith Thurman in 2019, gusto pang lumaban ni Manny Pacquiao. Gusto pang lumaban. Ang problema, sinira ng COVID-19 ang kanyang plano for a grand exit. Nagkaroon po tayo ng COVID-19 at nawala na sa eksena si Manny Pacquiao. In fact, Benito, COVID forced him into retirement in a way. Sinira ang daming na-discarril na karera. Now, in 2021, nagbalik si Manny Pacquiao and he was supposed to fight in a high-profile fight ang new welterweight champion na si Errol Spence Jr. Pero ano nangyari? Again, nag-back out itong si Errol Spence because of an eye injury at pumalit ang hindi kilalang si Dennis Ugas. Ang masakit pa nito, natalo si Manny Pacquiao kay Ugas and he was forced to retire. So nakita po ninyo mga kaibigan, medyo hindi ito ang blueprint para sa exit na pinaplano ni Manny Pacquiao. Medyo nasira. Sinira ng COVID, sinira yung pag-back out ni Errol Spence. Wala namang masama, manalo-matalo kung ikay nasa isang high-profile fight. So hindi mong matatanggap na matalo ka kay Ugas. No offense magaling yung Ugas, pero iba yung Spence sana. So ayan po mga kaibigan. So gustong itama ni Manny Pacquiao yung kanyang exit plan na nasira ng mga circumstances beyond his control. Pero
yan po ang observation, statements, ang comments ni boxing commentator, si Attorney Ed Tolentino po. Yun po about Manny Pacquiao going out from the boxing retirement and now he will be fighting against Barrios on July yata, July po, no, sa WBC title po. So, nakita natin na si Manny Pacquiao and during the election, despite all his efforts to convince or to support for his candidacy to return back to the Senate, the people have spoken and they are not keen to the idea or they disagree that the former Senator Pacquiao will return back to the Senate, no? To the Senate. And maraming mga chismis, marites dyan. They're saying na wala daw pera si Manny Pacquiao and that is the reason why he's going back to the boxing arena, sa boxing ring. And according to Attorney Ed Tolentino, now, it is unlikely because ang dami na po ang mga financial cash rewards na receive si Manny Pacquiao during his mga previous fights po, no? Mga previous fights. And he is a filthy rich athlete, no? Athlete dito sa Pilipinas. In fact, he's one of the among the 25 top boxing personalities po worldwide po. Shoutout muna tayo kay Alfonso Bicomong Jr. who is also watching. Thank you very much, brother. And God bless you and keep in touch. Keep in touch. So, yan po. Anong sa palagay ninyo po? Is it about time for kaya dapat na si Manny Pacquiao to hang his gloves or tuloy din po ang laban? Because Manny Pacquiao, I saw the other day, even this morning, if I'm not mistaken, nakita ko he's starting practicing na po, no? Preparing for his boxing match on July. So, let's see po, let's support. Dahil Filipino siya po, no? If we don't like him being a politician, but sa boxing po, let us support his, sabihin natin, goal to return back to boxing and bring more pride to the Philippines or to us, mga Filipinos po. Ganun po. Let us support him po. And let's see what's next, ang next step ni Manny Pacquiao. Alright, since we are talking about the midterm election kanina, now I will share with you itong sabihin natin video clip na I managed to prepare para sa inyong lahat po, mga kababayan ko dito po sa Sabah, particularly dito po sa Kota Kinabalu. You will be able to see what happened po, ang mga updates regarding itong political scenario, activities dyan po sa Pilipinas. We love the Philippines. We should know what is happening sa Pilipinas. Excuse me. Alright. Now, nandito ang clippings wherein ang mga supporters ni Tatay Digong dyan po, the head, dyan po sa ICC, no? Detention center po. The other day, they organized a victory party for Tatay Digong. Let's listen to this. Listen and watch to this.
At siyempre magandang hapon dito sa The Hague. Nakikiisa sa victory party ni Davao City Mayor-elect Rodrigo Roa Duterte at PDP laban ng mga taga-suporta ni FPRRD mula sa Paris. Mahigit 80 taga-suporta ni FPRRD ng Paris ang mula ng double-decker na tourist bus na nagbiyahe alauna ng madaling araw mula sa Paris papunta dito sa The Hague para sa ikinasang victory party ng Duterte supporters dito sa Malbed Park. Ayon sa isang volunteer, kasama sa programa ang patuloy nilang panawagan to bring Duterte back sa Pilipinas, selebrasyon din sa taganyang tagumpay sa eleksyon kahit nakadetine dito sa ICC at double celebration sa mga tagumpay ng Duterte endorsed senators na ibinoto rin ng mga Pilipino nitong nagdaang midterm election. Dumaan muna sila sa ang Paris contingent sa may detention center ni FPRRD. Mayroon din silang sulat at t-shirts para sa Tatay Digong, pero hindi ito tinanggap dahil kailangan daw na nakalagay isang malaking sealed envelope. Mawit naman ang Duterte supporters sa harap na ngayon ay tinatawag nilang Duterte Street.
Babalik siguro kami mamaya para ilagay namin sa envelope. Bibili muna kami ng envelope.
We are stating our
advances towards ICC, dahil hindi pa nila pinapalabas si President Digong, kailangan na namin talagang lakihan na yung events dito.
Okay, yun po. A portion of the event dyan po sa The Hague the other day. Victory Party. Mayroon pa dito isang video clip pa po. Let's listen.
Maya-maya lang ay magsisimula na ang programa. Kanina nga ay nakita natin si Senator Robin Padilla at may iba pang mga surprise guest now na makikisa at magsasalita dito sa programa, girls.
Well, nakikita nga rin maulan dyan sa The Hague. Pero Dick, may balita ba kung magpapakita si Harry Roque at si Senator Bato de la Rosa na nag-post nga kasi ng photo na nasa Europe din siya?
Yan din ang inaabangan ng mga taga-suporta rito ni Tatay Digong. At siyempre, hindi rin mawawala sa kanila ang agam-agam na talagang darating dito ang si Senator Bato de la Rosa. At mayroon ding rumors girls, na darating din si Attorney Vic Rodriguez at si pero ngayon sigurado na nandito na si Senator Robin Padilla para isa sa panauhing pandangal at magsasalita mamaya sa programa, girls.
Okay, maraming salamat, Dick.
Alright, dyan po ang Victory Party dyan po sa The Hague, no? The Hague, the other day. And nandyan po mga kandidato, those who made it and those who didn't make it in the midterm election, bumisita din po sa dating presidente natin, si Tatay Digong, dyan po sa The Hague. I don't know if si Bato de la Rosa managed to personally meet Tatay Digong or ang grupo po, they were granted permission to meet si Tatay Digong. But anyway, kung may mga latest updates natin tayo, then I will make sure that you will be informed immediately. Now, we're talking about political activities dyan po sa Pilipinas. Let me share with you some comments, observations, and statements given by some political analysts dyan sa Pilipinas. To start with, mayroon tayo dito po ang clippings, video clips galing kay Dr. Dennis Coronacion. At he's touching on, sabihin natin, itong issue, mga political issues natin dyan sa Pilipinas. Andito ang report po.
With the Duterte family and with other personalities din daw. Anong take na doon, sir? Believable?
Sorry. Hold on. Hold on, Okay.
With the Duterte family and with other personalities din daw. Anong take nyo doon, sir? Believable po ba yun?
Well, yung offer itself, the idea of offering peace to the Duterte family and his other detractors or opposition, it's a good idea. Maganda yun, Pero kung tanong na is it doable, I think medyo komplikado yung offer of peace at saka kung tatanggapin ba ng mga in-offeran niya ng peace yung offer. So, kasi of course, yung mga in-offeran ng peace, a lot of things have happened since the time na naghiwalay o nasira yung alyansa ng Vice President at saka ng President. So, meron na-file na impeachment complaint against the Vice President by the allies of the President. And also, na-arresto na rin yung ama ng Vice President na si dating Pangulo Rodrigo Duterte. At nandun siya ngayon sa The Hague at hinihintay yung trial, mag-umpisa yung trial ng kanyang kaso. So, ilan lamang to sa mga mabibigat na nangyari na napapaloob dun sa yung conflict between the two political camps, yung admin at saka yung Duterte camp. So, para masagot na kaya ba, I think kinakailangan mo na sagutin yung tanong na kaya ba magpatawad nung mga kalaban ng Pangulo at saka handa ba yung Pangulong tanggapin o gawin yung mga kondisyones na iahain ng Duterte camp upang matuloy yung tinatawag na reconciliation.
Sir, may mga
Okay, yan po si Professor Dennis Coronacion touching on the issue of the offering of BBM for reconciliation between the Marcoses and the Dutertes. Mayroon din tayo, isa pa po, ang statement, observation ni political analyst, si Ronald Llamas regarding itong cabinet revamp. Let's listen to him.
Gawin overnight. No? Ang problema, Christian, kung ako yung presidente, na hindi naman mangyayari sa akin yan, dapat isang panalang yan, isang revamp. Hindi yung patsi-patsi. Yung drama ng revamp, seryoso ka sa reforma, dapat sabay-sabayin mo na. Bakit patsi-patsi? Over the weekend, aasahan mo yung second batch na pwedeng ma-revamp. Maglalabi yung kanilang mga principals. Maglalabi yung kanilang mga allies. Dapat huwag mo nang bigyan ng puwang para maglabi. No? Na sabihin nito, huwag nyo naman tanggalin ito. Uy, ganito, magaling yan, huwag nyo tanggalin ito. Ngayon yung labi, ngayong gabi hanggang Lunes. No? Sana wala na yon. Gusto mong tanggalin ito, tanggalin mo na kagad. Pag tinanggal mo, huwag mo lang i-appoint. Lalo na dahil sa sinabi ni E.S. Bersamin, incompetence and corruption. Bakit mo yan i-appoint? E di nawawala yung dating ng iyong iba na bahagi ng iyong crisis management. No?
Okay, yun po ang comment ni Ronald Llamas regarding the revamp of the cabinet of BBM or President Bongbong Marcos po. Yes, marami din mga comments sa social media. Nakita natin po na they are saying, bakit na reappoint? No? He removed this certain secretary for palagi daw nagbibiyahe. No? And there is a possibility that that particular secretary will be appointed in other departments. Medyo may mga reaction, ang mga negative reactions ang mga citizens, ang mga Filipinos po regarding ang revamp strategy of Bongbong Marcos, of Bongbong Marcos. And some they are describing it as another drama of Bongbong Marcos. But let's wait and see. Yun lang po, what I'm trying what I'm sharing to you now is itong mga comments, statements made by mga officials natin, mga political analysts dyan pa sa Pilipinas. Bottom line din po, kayo na bahala mag-decide kung ano ang tingin ninyo po. Ang tingin ninyo po. Alright, now let's move on to another topic wherein itong si Senator-elect Dante Marcoleta during his victory gathering, and he mentioned about the who will be the next Senate President. Kasi senador na ngayon, Senator-elect na si Marcoleta. Let's listen to itong statement ni Senator-elect Marcoleta when it comes to who will be the next president ng Senado. Ano ba yun? Saan na yun ang ano niya? 140. Saan na yun? 140. Ang 140 nandito po. Let's listen to this report.
Hindi papayagan ni Senator-elect Dante Marcoleta na maging rubber stamp ng Malacanang ang Senado. Yan ang tiniyak ni Senator Marcoleta sa kanyang victory party sa isang hotel sa Taguig City. Kinumpirma nito na pinag-uusapan ng kanyang mga kasamahan sa Senado ang susunod na magiging Senate President. Nais ni Senator Marcoleta na ang mamumuno ay kayang gampanan ang primary role ng Senado. Bukod kay Senate President Francis G. Escudero ay kabilang sa contender si Senator-elect Tito Soto at Senator Amy Marcos. Lumutang din ang pangalan ni Senator Marcoleta sa isinusulong na maging Senate President.
Gusto ko
Okay, yan po ang segment ni Senator-elect Marcoleta. He wants to have a Senate President na hindi rubber stamp. Sunod-sunod lang sa utos ng executive or sa dyan po sa Malacanang. Finally, ang last video clip that I'm going to share with you today, itong another political analyst statements regarding the impeachment of Inday Sara Duterte. Let's listen to this.
When the House convenes and the Senate convenes, the big issue is the impeachment trial of Vice President Sara Duterte. In your view, with this new composition of senators, will she be impeached or will she be acquitted? You first, Professor.
How many votes does the Vice President need in order to get acquitted?
Nine votes. 16 to be impeached.
Yeah, so she only needs 9 senators to vote against the impeachment. So so far she has 8.
She already has 8.
And she only needs one
swing vote.
One swing vote, and
Yeah.
I suppose that's not very hard to get, no? There's I don't know if of course we cannot come up with a simplistic analysis of who's going to vote against and who's going to vote for, since this is a controversial issue, and historically, senators do not vote easily, or do not even they're not transparent when it comes to their position on a very controversial issue, and they do not usually follow their political alignment.
But Professor Edna, if before the vote during the impeachment trial, if the Vice President doesn't see the numbers of 9, do you think that she could resign so she could run for president in 2028?
I think her vision is to really to look forward to 2028, and that's more important than anything, I guess. So she may probably have to consider her options, and although given the composition of the Senate now, it will be a tough game. Anyone can win. It can be those who are pro, or can be those who are against the impeachment. So let's see how it goes, but it will be a very crucial, a very challenging exercise in the Senate now. And at the end of the day, I'm sure that the Vice President will opt to look forward beyond the current period and to look at 2028.
Professors, some key races at the local level, we saw a major loss for the president in vote-rich Cebu with the defeat of Governor Gwen Garcia, unseated someone backed by ex-President Rodrigo Duterte. What do you make of this, Professor?
Actually, the local scene is always quite interesting and more complicated rather than the national election. It's complicated because you see geographically there's a variety of dynamics which influence the willing and dealing and the winning of the candidates. But also, if you look at it, the Duterte and the Marcos dynamics also reflect what is in the region.
Okay, that's it. Yan po, narinig natin po regarding ang latest updates tungkol sa impeachment ni Inday Sara Duterte, which will jumpstart sa July 30 po, no? And itong impeachment, si Inday Sara Duterte, the Vice President, she made it very clear na she wants that the impeachment trial will push through para malalaman na daw po kung ano ang totoo dyan po sa issue ng mga confidential intelligence funds and so forth and so on. And there are some supporters of Sara who are saying na wag na magtuloy ang impeachment ni Inday Sara Duterte because it will be a waste of time, especially may bago ng ang 20th Senate, no? Ang 20th Senate at saka ang 20th Congress, no? May bagong members na po. So there is a possibility na baka hindi matuloy. But si Inday Sara Duterte wants it matuloy talaga yun po para malalaman na po. Mayroon mga advantages and disadvantages for Sara, for Inday Sara. Kung hindi yan matuloy ang impeachment sa kanya, then she can now focus on the 20 programs para sa 2028 presidential election. Pero it will be advantageous to Inday Sara Duterte. Para sa akin lang ito po, no? This is my own personal opinion. Kung matuloy ang impeachment trial ni Inday Sara Duterte, then everything goes for her. She can whack left and right ang administrasyon ni Bongbong Marcos. Ni Bongbong Marcos. Okay, sa impeachment naman po, no? Dalawa lang yan po. Either she will be acquitted or she will be found guilty. See? Now, if found guilty, it means she will be removed from the office and perpetually disqualified from holding any government positions. See? Forever na yun po. No? And kung acquitted din po, then wala nangyari. But if mag-resign si Inday Sara Duterte, which I think she will not do that, no? If she resigns, in other words, she can still run for the presidential election come 2028. Pwede pa rin yun po. Unless ang Senate judge will continue on hearing and find her guilty of the impeachment accusations or complaints po. But normally, kung mag-resign ang individual or a person in question, then hindi na magtuloy ang Senado ang impeachment trial. In other words, tapos na. Kasi ang purpose is to remove him or her from the office. From the office. But I don't think so Inday Sara Duterte will resign. Will resign po. So yon ang latest developments natin dito po sa political activities. Happenings dyan po sa Pilipinas. And of course, si Nico will try to do my level best to monitor ang mga political activities or mga activities dyan po sa Pilipinas so that ang mga kababayan ko po dito sa Sabah o dito sa Malaysia din po, in general, saka mga Malaysian friends natin po. No? Mga businessmen, Malaysian businessmen who wants to invest in the Philippines, they will know what is happening dyan po sa Pilipinas. As what I mentioned earlier, kailangan talaga po political stability ang Pilipinas, economic stability ang Pilipinas, and security stability ang Pilipinas para ang Philippines will progress po. Without that three things po, mahirapan talaga ang Pilipinas. So, hanggang dito na lang po ang episode natin May 25 on a Sunday. And I hope everything is running smoothly and let's prepare for tomorrow. Another week-long working days sa ating lahat. So with this, Nico Fabian would like to say again, thank you very much for making me a part of your day today. Malaysia, Sabah, the Philippines, God bless us all and see you in my next episode. Bye!